walkthrough, playthrough, review, anything like that. It's just me playing the game badly so you can see what it looks like. This is Power Drift on the Commodore Amiga. It's a conversion of the Sega arcade game by Activision. I'm not a fan of these Activision conversions of Sega arcade games, to be honest. Certainly their conversion of Afterburner was bloody awful. And they tend to just do like straight ports of Atari ST versions. I don't know if this is straight from the ST, but whatever. It is interesting. You can see videos of the arcade game. I think Huey999 has got one running on MAME, if I remember rightly, and I'm pretty sure X-File 2708 has got the Sega Saturn version on his channel, and there is a cat trying to eat my mouse cable. Thank you, cat, without a name. Oops. Oh, and I'm forgetting I have gear controls. Yes, this is controlled with the mouse. You've got the left mouse button to accelerate and crash, and the right button changes gear, and I now don't know actually what gear I'm in. Okay, that one. Alright, I did badly there. So, we'll try a bit more.
3, 2, 1, go!
But yeah, so the thing with this game, it's a weird mishmash. In terms of playability, it is very, very questionable. But in terms of actually, oh dear, what they achieve as far as converting the arcade game is concerned, with the hardware limitations and blah blah, it really does quite impress me. I mean, you expect the Saturn to do a fantastic conversion because that is a sprite handling powerhouse. You don't expect the Amiga to do that. It is not a sprite handling powerhouse by any means. In fact, it's adequate. But this is hurling the sprites around, and I mean bloody big sprites as well, in a very impressive way. To the point that you would think they couldn't do this game on the Amiga at all, but they do it some justice. It is kind of odd seeing the gaps in between the, I suppose they're logs or whatever they are, where on the arcade there are no gaps. They're trying to create a coherent, solid track, I think. But anyway, they managed to pull it off. It looks reasonable. It doesn't look ridiculous, kind of. And the first few circuits, it works quite well. This one, yeah, there's a problem with this one. There is no way I should have been able to get through that bit of track just there, but the computer did it for me, largely. I was steering a little bit, but really not much. I shouldn't have been able to get through there. But there again, I did it. That should... It's a bit like autopilot, and really, that's not what games are meant to be about, is it? The player is meant to play the game, not the computer play it for them. So, meh. I'm a bit dubious about that. Final lap. They've got, like on Afterburner, they've got these really, really dodgy voice samples that just make me laugh. It's definitely good playing this with a trackball. There is the option to do it with a joystick, joypad, whatever. I haven't actually tried that, but I suspect it's a lot easier with this trackball than it would be with a mouse.
3, 2, 1, go!
The tracks do get harder as you go along. This one is quite tricky. I do fall off a fair bit. Second lap. Doubt those samples. Oops, there we go. Oh. Oh. Can't see where I'm going.
Final lap.
There are bits where just because the way it's laid out and the angle of the camera or position of the camera, you're guessing. But it doesn't ruin it by any means. This track, on the other hand, is kind of impossible. Or at least I haven't played it enough to be anything less than totally rubbish at it. Whoa! That bit in particular, getting onto there. Oh, what the hell? Yeah. Okay. This, if you look in the dictionary at the word choppy, it will have a photo of this game. But it could be worse. Oh. Okay, I've never completed that one before, so I don't know what's coming next. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, I can't see where I'm going. And they seem to be floating in mid-air, which is novel. Oh, you bugger. No! Relax. Whoops. Oops. Oh, get out of the way, you bugger. It's interesting that they're using a bit of trickery with this game. With the angle of these sprites, the way they position the camera is devious, because you will notice these sprites are never anything other than horizontal across the screen, which you wouldn't get in something that was really 3D. It's a visual trick. It's completely unrealistic, but the speed of it, and you rarely stop to actually think about it. It works. It's bleh. Can't explain. It's quite clever. It lets them get away with throwing things around and looking 3D when really it's not. I don't know what I think about this. There are aspects of it that really, really impress me, and there are other aspects of it that are pretty terrible. Like the angle of my camera here. Oh dear. Anyway, yeah. Power Drift by Activision, conversion of the Sega game, Commodore Amiga, and this will run on a 500, by the way. Yeah, okay, thank you for watching.